Now, this happened yesterday. This is what Felger is very excited about. Mazz had some thoughts about Phil Mickelson, who this week complained a little bit about the tax rates where he lives in California.
Tool bag.
And so Mazz took issue with that and went on a slight rant.
Mazz, I know you had some thoughts on Phil Mickelson yesterday that you wanted to get off your chest. Why don't you take this opportunity to do so?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently he doesn't like the new tax rates. Did you see this?
Of course.
I just, correct me if I'm wrong, there's nothing worse than a guy who has made how much? Tens of millions? Hundreds of millions? It's gotta be hundreds, right? Complaining about the fact that his tax rates are too high. Am I wrong about that?
Why don't you just express yourself, Mazz?
Okay, there's nothing worse than that. Like, I'm sorry, you only cleared 20 million instead of 24. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. How are you gonna get by? What's he, the only freaking golfer living in the state of California? How many of those guys shut their mouths off about increasing tax rates? You don't have to go to Finland. There's lots of warm weather states that have better tax deals than California do. Hell, some of them still have no income tax at all. We don't want to hear about your freaking problems, you millionaire D-bag. Seriously. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, tax rates went up. I'm really getting screwed. Oh, me above all people. Look at how much I have to pay. Screw you. What a jerk. Seriously, I hate that. Stop crying about it. You too.
People have died for that right. For me to walk around a golf course hitting a white ball, I get $45 million, and the only price I have to pay is I have to give back the government about 40%. To me, I would look at that as a pretty good deal.
Here's my other point with Mickelson. You want to make a few extra $1 million? Is that what you want to do? You don't want to give it to the government, you want to keep it? On the AT&T at the U.S. Open, don't hit it off the... Jimmy? Don't hit it off the freaking hospitality tent, okay?
That is unbelievable, Mazz.
I think I caught myself.
That's a new low for us.
Don't hit off the hospitality.
Look, sometimes the tension builds over the course of the week with me, all right? It just, like, I'm sorry. If I offended anybody in this room in particular, or in the control room, I'm sorry. Look, Phil Mickelson can go pound sand.
Oh, the F-bomb. You don't hear that every day. Every once in a while, the S word slips out, about once a year. It's just, sometimes it happens. And sometimes you put, you're allowed to say ass, but sometimes you put it in the wrong context and that, but rarely.
Yeah, like when you're in a deep hole,
Yes,
you
right.
know.
But never. Jimmy, in all your years doing radio...
Let's put away all the cutesy, finesse, pansy.
See, that happens once a year. That's going to happen. But the big bomb,
The F-dash word, Mazz.
don't hear that every day.
Hardy,
Ralphie
don't
Parker
hit it
would
off
say.
the... Hardy told me that one time on the air he said bleeper, bleeper. And it did not get dropped. Made me feel better, actually.
Bleeper, bleeper?
Yeah, let's